And where we are.
Well, I just woke up right now after having a very long day yesterday. And I just woke up and I found this one video that has been released by BBC. Again, we always say about BBC fake news. I'm not here today to say that, because this video it's revealing something else, and whatever something good is happening, I think we have to acknowledge that as well. We cannot just be biased to talk about bad stuff all the time. It's not right. It's not right. We have to talk when there are good things are happening. So this video I'm trying actually to upload. I don't know if I'll get into trouble because I found it on YouTube, on Facebook. It was just uploaded yesterday. The thumbnail you see in this picture, it's a young Chinese man who is using African kids to get a lot of viewers and to get money. I think, Pai, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's this one social media that in China they have, I forgot the name, but it's Hui, something like that. And the title of this video specifically, this is what the title of the video says on Facebook. It says, it's very racism for money. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I'll tell you this today, that guys, I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm pissed off. I don't get mad easily, but I'll say I'm mad. I'm so mad. And I don't know how this stream is gonna be today, but I'm so mad today. I just woke up and I found this video. I'm trying to upload, so hopefully I'll show you guys very soon. But before that, let me just say this. The title of this video, it's like a question. Is Africa becoming a slave to China? And I think we all know the answer. We all know the answer. Today morning, I shared the news of Paul Kagame, the president of Rwanda, kicking away some Chinese officials. Let me read it for you guys a little bit. So this is what Paul Kagame did just today. And this is not the first time. There was another Chinese who was brought to prison to stay there for a long time, for like 20 years because of mistreatment of our people. But this news says, it's a breaking news. And somebody just sent to me in the morning that African leader President Kagame, General Paul Kagame, has ordered for immediate deportation of 18 Chinese nationals. The 18 investors were found guilty. These are investors. Were found guilty of mistreating Rwandan workers and grabbing land on which they operated their business. Chinese investors exploited Rwandan people and also took advantage of them by making them work abnormal hours like slaves. Africa is for Africans. We can't be slaves in Africa. We don't tolerate the nonsense of discrimination here. Rwanda is for Africans and those who mean well for us. I am directing the 18 Chinese investors to leave Rwanda immediately and must never return back. Rwandan people must enjoy their rights in their country. Let this be a lesson to be remaining Chinese investors. That's what President Kagame said. So you can say whatever that you want to say. I already saw the comment, one person say, oh, he's just a puppet. I don't care what you say. I don't care who puppet is it, but I care that he's doing the right thing in this particular regard. Is Africa becoming slave to China? If I ask you that question, what will be your answer? What will be your answer? Because I think we are focusing so much on the Westerners and we forget that we are actually allowing somebody else to take over Africa. Yes, maybe, they don't have diplomatic reasons to come here and they're not going to interfere in your government. But see how our people are being treated. People always must matter. We should always care about people. See how our people are treated. The thumbnail of this video you see is a Chinese man actually using a little kid's like slave, washing his feet, like rubbing his feet, like giving him some massages, and they're dancing for him. He's sitting down like a master's. Not only that, but he actually filmed these kids saying these words that we are black something. Let me see here, because I'm going to show you very soon this video. It's very disturbing language, guys. I am a black monster. This guy, he gave a banner, little kids, African kids, holding this and reading in Chinese, I am a black master. I have low IQ. This, our people, our kids, our children, they're actually holding this banner and saying that. And this video, it went viral. And they're getting a lot of money. Apparently, there's so many videos like this on their platform that people are making a lot of money, and they're filming little African kids who dancing, who singing, and say all this controversial thing out there. Is Africa becoming a slave to China? We have seen cases like this over and over and over again. And these are just few things that we know. These are just few informations that we have. These about few, it's just few things that we see. But there's so many things that we don't see. I want to believe that these kids, man, they were talking to this kid. This kid is just a little kid. He says that, you know, sometimes when you don't do right, he punishes us. He beat us and he detained us. Like he give us detention. These are little kids, and even parents, they didn't know. They didn't know about this. And that's the thing again. Like, why do you allow your kids mess around with this? Man, this guy, he don't even afraid. He's posting the videos on TikTok. He's posting the videos on social media, you know, having all these black kids, you know, washing his feet, you know, rubbing his body, his skin. And you don't know what else is not being shown on the camera that this little guy, he's doing to our people. Man. How are we going to get out of this, man? How did we get to this place again? How are we here again? We just fought against colonialism, man, against all those Western nations. And now we have another colonizers in the country, another colonizers in the continent. And we cannot do a damn thing about it. A damn thing about it. Man, I'm just waiting for this video. I'm going to show you guys very soon. This video is it's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you. And I just need to show, because you guys have to see what is happening in the land. And we are allowing it to happen. We're sitting there because we want to develop so bad, and we are ready to sell ourselves for that development. We're ready to sell our own kids for that development. We don't want accountability. We don't fight against corruption in our own places. We don't do that. But we just want someone else to support us. And these people, they do whatever the heck they want to do, man, to our people, to this continent. And sadly, most of you guys, you don't even see, because you're in the office working. But they do whatever the heck they want to do with our people because they need money. This guy is giving these kids less than $1 per day to dance, to sing, and to say, I'm a black master. To do that per day, sometimes even days of school, these kids, they're not going to school because they're receiving less than $1. And nobody's doing a damn thing about it. And we praise them that they're here to transform the continent. We praise them that they hear all the projects that are happening. Oh, this is so good for us. This is so good for us. What about you? What about the men? What about the people? What about what they're going through? Our people, they're working like slaves over hours and less payment every single day for this project that are conducted by these people. And we don't do a damn thing about it. In our own continent, we are being colonized. In our own continent, we become slaves. Yes, these actions are good. The action that Paul Kagame took and kicked this away, it's good. But, you know, this is what I'm saying. Okay, we can praise the action, but what? Do you know how long these people have been going through this? What did you do about it? And why did we allow that to happen from the first place? Yes, we can take action right now and we can be praised by those actions. But why did we allow from the first place to happen? Why did we allow it to happen? Why are we here today? Why are we here today? We are so naive that we do not even know, we do not even understand that nobody cares for Africa. We are so naive to think that there's anyone out there who wants to develop Africa. We are so naive, we are fool, we are dame, we are stupid to think that anybody out there wants to develop Africa. We're so naive and so stupid. You are stupid if you think that way. I don't care who you are, but you're stupid to think that way, that there's someone who wants to see Africa develop, who wants the best for Africa. It's naive mentality. It's a slave mentality. It's stupid. We can't think that way. You cannot think that there's someone out there who wants to develop Africa. There's nobody who wants to do that for Africa. No one in this damn world, there's no one who wants to develop Africa. You will never find anywhere. Anywhere. You can't find anywhere. If we as Africans, we don't want to develop Africa, there's nobody else who want to develop Africa. There's nobody in this world. No one. I'm telling you, no one. I don't care about anybody who is doing anything, but there's no one who wants to develop Africa, who wants to see Africa striving. There's no one out there. You have to get that in your mind. But we have people who constantly think that there's someone who wants the best for Africa. Right now in Africa, all the projects in Africa are controlled by somebody else out of the Africa because we think they want to develop our continent. Some of the buildings that they're building, one day they're going to fall down and kill the millions of our people, even without knowing, because we give everything to them. Because we don't do anything for ourselves. Because our continent has been built by somebody else who has zero interest for this continent, who has zero heart for this continent. You know what this guy is saying? He's saying that, you know, never pity Africans. Never show weakness. Always be strong. Always be hard. Always be aggressive. This is what he's saying. He said you cannot be this to black people. This is what he's saying. He's saying to actually the fellow Chinese, and he has no idea that this fellow Chinese is actually recording him of what he's saying. We are sitting here. Go outside and ask Africans what they're going through in those countries. If these people want to develop this continent, if they want the best for Africa, why our people have been mistreated over and over and over again, every single time? Why? Why? If you want the best for Africa, why you mistreat our people in your country? Why? Why? And today you have people here, man. What got into us, man? Like, is this a curse or something that is in us that we cannot think straight? We cannot know, we cannot think that nobody wants the best for Africa, but Africans. And sadly, even some of the Africans, we don't want the best for our continent. So how can we expect someone else to want the best for this beautiful continent? How? How? Now we're giving all the continent to somebody else, man. We are no longer in charge of this continent. We're fighting so hard, man. Talking so hard, doing everything we can, man. But at the end of the day, you know, this continent is already taken by somebody else. It is sad. How are we going to take back? How are we going to bring back this continent? How, man? How? And these are just few things that we see online, man. This is just few things that we see online. These are just few things. Let me show you this video, guys. Let me show you this video. These are just few things we see, man. These are just very little things we see. But there's so many things we don't see. There's so many things we don't see, guys. There's so many things. There's so many things we don't see, guys. Let me show you this video. These are just little things we see, man. But there's 100 and 1,000 of things we don't see, man. They're happening every single day. And sadly, man, these are just little kids. These are just little kids, man. They're little kids. They don't even know, man, what they're saying. They don't know, man, what they're saying. These are little kids. Little kid, man, they don't even have an idea about this. They say, I am a black master. I have low IQ, man. Somebody tape that. I'm sorry. Somebody tape that, man. Tape that on the video. Our little kids, they have no idea, man. They're just little kids. But that's what they say. I'm a black master. These little kids are rubbing a worship like this Chinese guy feet, man. And they're giving him massage. These are little kids, man. What kind of Africa are we building, man, today? What kind of Africa are we building? And if you're a leader, man, you just need to know that God is watching, of course, but also these kids, man, this is you're doing to our people. This is what you're doing to them. You who are allowing them to constantly come in our countries and do whatever the heck they want to do. This is on you. This is on you. And you're going to pay for that one day. This is on you. This is on you. And you must do something about it, because this mess, you created it on yourself. You created by yourself. You created this mess. And our kids, the little kids who do not know anything, they're facing the consequences of the mistakes of our leaders, of our people. Oh, they value money. They value development more than the lives of people, more than the welfare of people. Yes, development is good. We need that. But people always comes first. People always comes first. And that's the job, to make sure that your people, man, I don't care about the damn roads. I don't care about the damn industries. I don't care about the damn buildings. I don't care about that. I care about our people. And you as a leader, you as people of Africa, you should care about your people. You should care about Africans. That comes first, man. But we see our people constantly being killed outside of the continent. Some of them, they've been killed in Africa. We have seen one lady, she was killed in Kenya, and nobody did a damn thing about it. We see our people killed in Burkina Faso, nobody doing a damn thing about it. And you care about development. You think we care about that? If our people are dying, you think that's what people care? We don't care about that, man. Don't care about that. Let me show you this video. These are our little kids, man. It's our little kids. These are our little kids, man.
In February 2020, a shocking video surfaced in China. Off camera, someone is giving African children sentences to repeat. It was posted on a Chinese social media account called, get this, Jokes About Black People Club. Some people were laughing. Others were outraged. The word the kids are using is Heigui, which could be translated as black monster or black devil, but really, it's the Chinese equivalent of the N-word. When the online controversy died down, I couldn't move on. As a black person living in China at the time, the video was stuck in my head. Where was it shot? Why was it made? Who was it who took a bunch of happy, excited kids and made them chant something so demeaning?
你为什么要拍这些视频呢？
In China, it's become a thing to send personalized greeting videos on social media and messaging apps. Happy birthday. Congrats on your wedding. These videos typically sell for anything between 10 and 70 US dollars. For some weird reason, videos featuring Africans have become especially popular. Lots of them show young kids standing around a blackboard, shouting greetings in Chinese. The content can be innocent enough, but some of them are, well, the low IQ video is the worst example we've seen, but it's part of a huge industry. Our first challenge was to figure out where this was filmed. By scanning hundreds of similar videos for clues, we managed to pin the low IQ video to a country, Malawi, and even to a village, Njewa, just outside the capital, Lilongwe. Armed with this information, Malawian journalist Henry Mahango set off for the village. Sure enough, he found a Chinese man making videos with kids. The locals called him Susu. He was paying the kids about $50 a day to perform, including on days when they were supposed to be in school. While Henry was investigating on the ground, I was still following the clues online. We found 2 social media accounts that were regularly posting videos from the same village featuring the same man. On one of them, we found a photo of an ID card indicating that the man's real name was Lu Ke. Shushu, which means uncle in Chinese, was just a nickname that Lu Ke used with the kids.
Uncle and Susu.
So is this guy Susu the one who made the low IQ video? In an effort to find out more about Susu, Henry and I set off for another village, Kamwendo, where he'd spent several years making videos with local kids. I was keen to speak to the family of one young boy in particular. He was a prolific performer in Susu's videos, known across Chinese social media as Xiao Gula. He was a cute kid, such a natural performer that he became a poster boy for the industry. Even now, you can see him giving the thumbs up in adverts for Chinese blessing videos. It didn't take long to find Xiao Gula and his mum. The boy's real name is Bright. He's now 6.
Can you tell us anything about Shushu?
Amaritina de la Vita, Carriga Bangatina Jago, Madagantian, Comedigo, Vibao.
Nigagamujo tabo bwana eguno amabwera aso nugamura ngamurenga mabirana ndere so nchoni bwereka mutima mwana kwa mapindula ake osaona.
I was upset by Susu's treatment of Bright, but not surprised. Again and again, he'd used these kids as props for his own ego, as poverty porn, as commodities that could be made to sing and dance for profit. We'd learned a lot about Susu and how he worked. Now, it was time to find out if he'd made the low IQ video. We asked the Chinese colleague, Paul, to arrange a meeting and wear a hidden camera. Posing as a businessman wanting to commission some video ads, Paul got Susu talking about the industry.
你不要跟他嘻嘻哈哈，就是说怎么很好的朋友，到最后千万不要可怜他们，你要记住这个东西，千万不要可怜他们，不管是他们家里怎样了，不要可怜他们，这是最主要，你把这句话放在心里，对待黑人，行了。
In another meeting, Paul showed him the low IQ video and asked if he made it.
这个，这是我的，这个是你的。
He said this was mine.
这个是你的。错，这个不是我的。
Hold on.
跟我一块的那个朋友拍的，回去了。
It looks as though he'd let a secret slip.
这个我建议你删掉，因为你现在在。这是群里面有。我知道，我建议你手机不要留这个东西，不要给黑人看到这个东西。
He knows it was a controversial thing. Near the village of Angela, Henry had incredibly managed to find some of the children who were filmed in the low IQ video.
You know you?
That's you?
We sat with one of the fathers and one of the grandmothers to tell them how Susu was making money with these videos and to translate for them the racist words that their children had been told to repeat.
Yellow pouch.
Anatidavurika nawo kubereka kulera te munthu wina akangochoka uku kumadzapanga bizinesi anawo
wasalupirako vimene kuonetsa wanathuwa kuti ngovulika pakhomo pawo
kunangofunika kuti munthu ameneyi atachoka dera linoli.
It was time to speak to Susu ourselves.
哎，你好，你好。当地的小孩子们都叫你叔叔是吗？
是的，是的。
那你在这里拍这些视频的原因是什么呢？
因为想传播一种中国文化、音乐、舞蹈，这里都包括已经中国的文字，汉语 you know 文字，中国文字，还有可以唱中国歌，然后又跳舞，这个意思。
他们说你曾经会打过小孩子们，
打过小孩子，
用你的手，对，
我没有，
没有是吗？
对，
真的吗？
误会。
让这些小孩子们说我是黑鬼智商帝，这是你拍的吗？
这不是我拍的，那真的不是我拍的。
而且你要利用这些小孩子们，知道吗？这算是剥削，你知道吗？你要剥削这些小孩子们，这是对的吗？
你说完了没有？我没有剥削他们。
So it just feels like this isn't productive anymore. He's not going to admit anything else.
The end of our investigation was bittersweet. Yes, we had disrupted one operation by one man. But this industry is still growing, with real kids like Bright being exploited every day for the entertainment of people far, far away.
Let me just say this first. Thank you, BBC, for that video, and for this an amazing lady, journalist. That's the bright side of learning foreign languages. But these are little kids, man. You guys, you saw me. I don't like crying, you know, in the camera, but I couldn't, you know, I can't hold myself back today because you have seen that. And if you have a heart, then I'm pretty sure you're crying right now, wherever you are, man. It's not just being emotional, man, but it's feeling our people's pain. These are little kids who do not know anything. The parents who basically do not know anything because of the lack of information. You saw how those parents were reacting after they told them like what he was really doing to their kids. And that mom, she said this, that he's profiting from our poverty. They do not know anything, man. They are not aware what these people are doing to them. But we are aware of that. We know that. Leaders, they know that. They're aware of that. These are little kids, man. This is the future of Africa. I'm telling you, there's a little kids who are going to China. They've been taken away to go in there, and they do not know what they're going to do. This is the same thing, man. It's the same thing just like during colonialism. Because I'm telling you, if that guy comes and say, hey, I want to bring these kids to China, they want to go to China, I want to go there. Even parents, they can be given a little money and they can be moved to China. There should be a policy that will stop that. There should be a policy that never allow anyone outside of Africa take videos of kids. That should be a policy of Africa. We should never allow anybody take videos of the kid, because that is illegal. In other countries, you can never put the face, like the kid's face on your social media. You can never. Without a permission, you cannot do that. And I think here in Africa, man, some of the parents, they don't even know. They're not even aware. So it should be a policy. It should be like government should do something about it. That in Africa, when you come here, don't take videos of the kids, because that's what we see in NGOs video. That's what we see in a lot of people who once they say that we want to support Africa. That's what they always have. Our kids. These kids, they will grow up one day. They'll watch this video and it will break their heart that they were saying these things. I'm a black master when he was just a little kid. Because this is how they see us. This is how they see our people. These are kids, man. And you make a kid say, I am a black monster. I'm a black devil. This is on you. It's on you. I don't know what you say. I don't care what you will say. I don't care what you will say. But the government of Africa, this is on you. You are the one allowing it to happen, and you're the one letting it continue to happen. Because if they were not here, man, this will never happen. We'll never see this. But it seems like we always look at the next partner. We always look at the next savior. We always look at the next master. We always look at that. We are done with this, we're finding somebody else. We're done with this, finding someone. And that's why I showed that interview at the beginning. I said we have to work on the plan B. And I'm going to share this again. We have to work on the plan B. And basically, we're supposed to be a plan A from the first place. We need to move from a place of dependence to the place of independence. That's where we should be. Not looking for the next master. That if this master screwed up, if China's screwing up right now in Africa, you see that, and we are closing our eyes. We're closing our eyes. Look at how they treat our people. Do you think they want to develop your country? We see this case all over and over again. This is not new. You can see on social media everywhere. You can see it. We see it. Who are these people? Who are these people? How can you care about our land and not care about our people? Can't you think about that and can't you think about that? Why don't you think about that? Why are we being so naive that we don't see that? Uganda just discovered a lot of gold. That is $1 trillion of money, $1 trillion, guys. I don't know. That should change the economy of Uganda, man. It should change. But I don't know what's going to happen there. I don't know what's going to happen to the people. Uganda should be heaven to the Ugandans. Congo should be heaven to Congolese. Tanzania should be heaven to Tanzanians, because we're building our houses on the ground that has so much richness, but we are the one who's suffering all the time. That gold that has been discovered in Uganda, I don't know what's going to happen to that country. That country should be developed right now because of that gold. But I don't know what's going to happen. Still people are struggling. Still there's extreme poverty everywhere. And we're still allowing other people to come to take care of our projects, especially big projects. We allow them to come and do that. And this is what they do to our kids. This is on you. This is on you. Seeing little kids saying, I'm a black master, man, monster. These are our kids, man. These the leaders of tomorrow, man. This is, where are we going, guys? Where are we going? Where is Africa heading, man? Man, I want to sue everybody. I want to sue everybody, man. Like one day I will come to tell you guys, I think today after seeing this video, like, you know, I'm getting a sense of something else. I'm getting a sense of something else. The same thing when I went to Ethiopia and I saw how those heritages were taken away and being stolen. That's when we added something into our mission. Bring back all our heritages. Right now I see this, and I've been seeing it, but this is just way too much. It's way too much. It's way too much, guys. Africa. The power is in the people, guys. The power is in us. The power is in us. We should stand. Should say no to this. You know, that's why I want to go everywhere in Africa. I want to go to meet our people, to educate our people. Man, I live with these people. I know. I lived with them. I lived with them. I know, man. When are we going to have break in Africa, man? When are we going to have break? We're in our own home and we're still experiencing this. Our own home, our own land. When are we going to have a break in this continent? The power is in the people, man. And I want to remind you this again. The power is in the people because we have so many people who are screwing up all the time. Power is in the people, man. And we should protect our people at all costs. That's why I want to go to everywhere in this continent, man. I don't know if it will be welcomed after this video. I don't care, man. I don't really care. But that's why I want to go everywhere to talk to our people, to educate our people, to share with our people, to protect one another. Man, we are protecting our race. We are protecting the human race. We are protecting our people. That's the business we're in. Yesterday when I was raising here funds, and we're still raising for that, I said, these guys, we're in the business of saving people's lives. Saving people's lives is not just saving them from death, but saving them from this colonialism, from the videos like this, saving them from this. Let me read some comments here. I'm going to reply to some of the comments. They only says, no, Africa is not becoming a slave to China. Some foreigners do bad things, including some Chinese, Europeans, Arabs, and we need leaders who stand against such behaviors like Kagame did. That's the opinion of the only. Let me put it here and break it down. No, Africa is not becoming slave to China. Okay? I gotta say this, man. Like, I gotta say this, man. I'm not sure if it's just some foreigners. I'm not sure about that. I think it's a lot of foreigners. I think a lot of them. I'm not saying all of them. I think it's a lot of them. But in this case, man, I'm not here to protect other foreigners. I'm here to protect my people. I'm here to do that. And this is wrong. This is wrong. And I wonder what this guy is gonna face. I wonder that, what he's going to face. That is it. Bye. Come back home, my brother. Exactly. Actually, this video is here. So I already uploaded in the YouTube. It's still here. And I guess, yeah, after this live stream, I'll release it for you guys to see. They only say, let's blame our leaders who allow and sign such deals. Chinese can't do bad things to us unless we, the people, the leaders, lawmakers, allow them to. And I'll say this. Maybe for you as a leader, it's impossible not to allow Chinese to come or whoever person to come and to do whatever they want to do. Maybe it's impossible. But there's something you can do better. And that is when you do such a deals and these agreements, you have a clear picture of everything that is going to happen. Maybe that's how it is, but still we cannot handle it. And this is what is happening. These people, men, that are taking video and putting it on social media for everybody to see. There are Chinese people, millions and millions back in China. They're enjoying watching this. Of course, some of them you saw that they say this is no, and I gotta put that clear here. If you're that Chinese that you never do these kind of things and you hate these kind of things, actually, in fact, you should join me. Not hate on me, you should join me and stand with me to say no to this, because these people are destroying your image. But you watch those videos, you give them money, you comment it, you enjoy such entertainment. Some people, they're staying miles away enjoying these kind of videos online. In Africa, we don't do a damn thing about it. A damn thing about it, about our kids and our people. You see a mom and daddy, they're crying. Even a journalist, she is crying. She is crying. A little kid, man, look at this. Let me show you this again. Let me show you this again. Look at this little kid. Let me show you this again. Look at this little kid. Do you see this little kid? Oh, let me go back again. Let me go back again. You have to see this picture. You have to look at this little kid. This is the little kid, man. Look at that bucket he's carrying. Look at that. This is a little kid. This is a little kid. And this is what is happening. This little kid, this guy right here sitting, he's using kids. Look at these kids are watching. The kid is watching Chinese feet, man, like a king. In Christianity, Jesus, he was the one who washed his disciples' feet. And he is a leader. And he is God. He did that. But here you see a little kid washing this guy Chinese feet. And this guy, he's doing like this. This little kid, man. Look at this image. Look at this image, man. If you are a leader, look at this image, man, and don't do anything. Don't do a thing about this, man. And satisfy yourself. Say that these are just amazing people and they're here to develop our continent. This is the development we're talking about. This guy for years has been taking kids' videos for years. These kids, man, these kids are slave right here. This is a slave kid. This kid do not even know. And people are watching. They're looking at it. They can do it the whole day long. I don't know, maybe some of them is not showing. Maybe there's some kids are washing his body. Maybe he don't even know how to take shower. These kids are going to wash his body. We see that. We see children trafficking all the time from Africa. And let me tell you this. Let me tell you guys. Do not send your kids like this to outside. Do not do that. I feel like we should have even a law. We should have even a law in Africa to not let our kids go out, even be adopted. I think we should have that law. Not African kids to be taken, because how sure you are those kids? Who are they becoming outside there? These kids, man, their blood is crying for us, for letting them, because they cannot make decisions for themselves. If they cannot make, then the government should make for them. This is Africa. We should protect our people at every cost. We should protect our kids at every cost, because this is the future of Africa. If we don't do that, man, if we don't do that, these kids, they're going to bomb Africa one day. I'm telling you, because they have a sense of being abandoned. I'm telling you, I talk to the diaspora sometimes these days. They feel the same way. I say, what did African continent, what did the African leader did anything to us? They abandoned us. Yes, we were taken a long time ago as slaves, but what did they do to demand our people to be back? They did nothing. I met diaspora who says that. And you might be a diaspora and feel the same thing, that no, African continent, they don't even care about us. They don't care about us. They never demanded us back. They never asked for us back. They abandoned us. And most of them, they're in the sense of confusion. They don't know where they belong. They don't know where they are. They don't know where they're coming from. They don't know a thing. These kids, today we are struggling with terrorism in Africa, and you're wondering where it's coming from. There's a lot of hurts in the past that happened. What do you do after you see something like this? What do you do? Look at this little kid. You see this kid? This kid right here is a really cute kid. Has no idea. He's giving him ice cream and taking it away to beg for food. To beg for food, guys. Look at this. Look at this picture here. How many kids are in here? These kids probably, they're getting only chocolates. And they're giving this little guy a massage. This video there in TikTok, guys. TikTok. This is what pained me. This kid, he knows. He knows even what he's saying. Let me show you another. Look at this little kid. Look at this little kid, man. Look at this little kid. And somebody just taking that video and put there online. It's our kids, man. I want to go and take videos with these kids. Different kind of videos. Let me read this. Okay, but what have we got from blaming leaders throughout the decades? We have to move differently as a population, Pan-Africanism or perish. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Support us. Support us. We need to be able to do something about this. You can see it's all over the social network, but the video can't even take down. Yeah, they won't. I can tell you that Chinese can't do this in South Africa. They can, because South Africa, we won't allow them. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. That's what I would say too. Man, this is happening everywhere, everywhere in Africa, this is happening, and you don't even see it. If you go to those villages, people are hungry for money. They can do anything for money. These people are doing everywhere. They don't care. They don't care that you're South African. They don't care that you're black. That's all. That's the only thing. They don't care. They don't care. Sometimes they don't even care if you're a black American. They don't care. But the thing is, you know what's the difference? The difference is America will never allow this. The government itself will never allow this to happen. That's the difference. But not here. Here, as a people, we won't allow it, but we constantly see it everywhere. I'm not anti anything, but I'm anti this violence. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to stand and keep shut up because of this. And let me tell you this, you cannot just sit and imagine that it's not happening in South Africa. Because I'm telling you, one day it's going to break your heart once we discover another video from that place. You cannot think that way. Chinese can do this to South Africa. No, they can do anything they want to do in Africa because we've given them Africa. They're like the masters, new masters in Africa. Our hands are tied with debt and all this crazy collaborations we've done. This mess in Africa, we made this mess in this Africa. It's okay, Mika. Things will change faster than you think. We just have to continue and spread the message. It's not okay, Fruits of Life. It's not okay. Things will change faster. I agree with that. If we hold our hands together, we fight for one Africa, we work together, things are going to change as soon as possible. Some Africans can't stand up against such practices, and it's annoying. Even whites in South Africa can't continue anymore with their evil behavior because they know that we won't let them. I hope that's the case. I really do. Remember the so-called gift made by China to African Union. That's why I say our hands are tight. Guys, our hands are tight. You know, guys, but let me say this. Let me be very honest with you. I'm going to be very honest with you. Chinese built that. Chinese supported that African Union headquarters. But what did Africa do to that? The people who are supporting African Union are not Africans, are not African countries. So let's look at ourselves as well. We are here, us, Soil Nation One Africa, right now. You know how much you're raising? We're raising 25,000 euros. Just 25,000 euros to get an office to buy furniture and to have a studio inside of just 25,000 euros. Ask yourself, how many of you have given anything? How many of you? So if you have Chinese men coming and be like, you know what? Oh, you wanna like rent an office? No, I'm going to build an office for you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's a challenge to us too. That's why I say we should move from a place of dependence to independence. But when you talk about independence, that means we should be willing to give what we have for something good. We're trying to get office here in Soil Nation One Africa, something that we can run by ourselves for Africans. We don't want to be attached to anyone. But you know how many offers can come to us for that? Do you know how many people can want to come and support that? To just take advantage of what we are doing, to limiting of what we are saying, to limiting our voice. Do you know how many people? It's a lot of people. But what are we going to do about it? And let me put this page right here. Because you guys, you have to see it. You have to see it, all right? You have to see it on here that if we want to change, we need to do this in action. Let me show the page here. If you haven't seen, I'm going to show the page here. Guys, we're raising money to get an office, to get a Swahili Nation One Africa office. That's what we do. And from Africans, that's what we want. But anyone is welcome to donate. Anyone. I want from our people. And these are kind of changes we can make. These are kind of things we can do. I want this to be built by us. One day we'll have headquarters. We'll build headquarters, and I don't want anybody else to build that but Africans. But us. But are we willing to pay for it? Are we willing to give what a little thing we have? Yesterday I started a campaign of 5,000 people, each person to give only €5. We'll have 25,000. 5,000 people for everybody to give only €5. €5. €5. How many people? 18 people donated. Thank you for 18 people. We have €560 right now. But we are too far away from our goal because our goal is at least to reach even 1,200 to pay the deposit so that we may have that office and later on to pay more. Our goal is to have 25,000 euros, only €5 for each person. So go ahead and support because this is where we change the cause. This is where we change the cause. We have to build by ourselves. That's what we have to do. In China, the Africans are mistreated. Man, that's for a long time. Do you think? Oh, nobody can do a damn thing about it, man. Nobody can say anything about it because you depend so much on them. It's so dangerous. Africa is relying too much on the outside. It's too dangerous. We cannot do anything for our people. Our people might be killed right now and we cannot do anything. Man, how did we get here? All right, guys, I'm going to upload this video. Okay, Juju just donated a 10. Appreciate that. Let me see here. Definitely will change very soon. We want our own office, man. Hopefully we show here soon. It's not, oh yeah, 19 people already. Hopefully it's gonna show here soon. Let's spread the word. That's why we need to build our own platforms. That's why we need to do that. Man, we are on the right direction. Swahili Nation One Africa, we are on the right direction. We are building our own website right now. Nobody's out. Very secretly, very private. We are building it right now. It's crazy. It's good. It's amazing. Now we want to get the offices. This is our priority right now. Even before this 2 months, because in 2 months we're going to introduce our website. But before that, we want to get the office. And this is the money we are raising for. Man, I'm not raising this money to put in my pocket. I never raised the money here to put me in my pocket. I don't. I don't talk about it. I don't come here and ask for it. I don't. But this is the place. It's the place that we'll be fighting for our Africans, brothers and sisters. It's going to be a place where we'll find the bottom of everything that is going on in Africa and fight for the rights of our beautiful kids like these that you see. It'll be a place where we'll come together. We'll have lawyers, African lawyers who will come volunteer and fight for our people with everything they got. Man, that's why I say, man, we're going to sue every single one of them. We will sue them. Have our lawyers everywhere and sue every single one of them. Send them to jail. Kick them away from Africa. Do that. You come here, you abide by our rules. You don't abide it, we send you to there, we kick you away, you never come back. Because you need Africa anyways. And we don't need you. Proud, African proud. I believe this is Monica. African proudly. If you have my WhatsApp group. If you are in a WhatsApp group, please text me there. Give me a private message, and then I will share with you the number because I cannot share the number here. That's a very personal number. That's why we're building something by ourselves, man. Yeah, Juju, thank you so much. Juju just donated 10 euro. Appreciate it. That means you donated for you and for your friend. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're going to get there, man. I hope today we reach 1,200 so that I may pay the deposit and secure the place, you know, because a lot of people, they want that place. It's a good-looking place. It's an amazing place. You know, I showed the video here yesterday. Let me show you again. A lot of people want that place, and, you know, let me show you this video. A lot of people want this place, and it's only few places left. So if we don't move fast, we might lose this. And I'm telling you guys, I'll come here if we lose it, and nobody to blame because I've done everything that is supposed to be done. Yesterday, I went there. I talked to them. I talked to the management. And the good thing is that, you know, the guy in the management, he's the follower of Swahili Nation. He's the fan. So the moment I just got there, he was like, hey, I'm the fan of Swahili Nation. I was like, wow, this is amazing. And you know, so I had to talk him out. I spend almost the whole day outside talking about that. Please keep this for us. You know, I'm going to talk to you tomorrow and see what we can do, but please don't give it to anyone. And he told me that, oh, my boss told me that you guys have to run quick, because if somebody comes and want it, we're not going to be able to say no. We'll give it away. So that's the position we are in. Like, it's very quick situation. So if we don't move fast, we're going to lose this place. And if we lose this place, that's it. We're going to wait for, I don't know where we're going to go. But anyways, let me show you guys. So this is the place we want to take. That's basically the office of Soil Nation One Africa. In this office, we'll have offices and we'll have a studio as well. This is the place we want to take. And the money we're raising is for this place. And actually, we're raising only a rent for 1 year. Rent for 1 year to create a studio in this place, and as well furnitures inside. That's 25,000 euro. We definitely need more than that, but that's for the startup. That's what we need to be able to transform this place to the office, to transform this place to something good. That's what we need. That's what we raised for. I hope I can go there today to pay the deposit, because if that's happened, that would be amazing. You know what I'm saying? But this is what we want. This is what we are fighting for. And I want you guys to be involved. I want you guys to come and to support, because that's the only thing you can do, all right? And this is what you can do, man. This is what you can do. This is what you can do. Let me show you again. We need, I hope to get at least 1,200 to pay for the, for the deposit. So help us out to get there, because this fight we are talking about, I'm telling you, man, I shared this before. If you never heard this, I will tell you this again. This is the vision I saw. I saw this. I saw like we're in one room and there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of lawyers. There's a people of the media. There's a people of the women and youth. There's a people of whatever. Like I saw like we are in this one room and we have creators there. We have innovators there. I saw so many people, young Africans working so hard to transform Africa. That's what I saw. And guess what was that? That was the headquarters of Soil Nation One Africa. So this is this crazy, smart, brilliant Africans working together to transform things, sending information, making some change, making some differences, making some laws, making this. That's what I saw. And we are going to make that happen. We are going to make that happen. I don't just see vision, but I make it reality, all right? It's not a time to dream anymore. It's a time to make it reality, to turn it into the reality. That's the time to do that. Yeah, African Proudly. DM me on Instagram. I can check it right now. The matter of fact. Right now, the soon you DM me, I can check it right now. We don't just dream. It's not a time just to dream. I'm checking it right now, so DM me right now. It's not a time to dream, but it's a time to make dream into reality. And that's what we're saying here. We don't dream that, oh, we see this and this. No, I see one Africa in my generation. I see it, and I'm living it a dream. That's what we got to do. I'm telling you, let me tell you this. If we are going to build the headquarters of One Africa, Soil Nation, this is what will happen. We'll call all the engineers around the world, Africans, to come back and to design and to build it. That's what we'll do. Their service to Africa, it will be appreciated. And I'm telling you, there will be people who are ready to do that. Because we have brilliant engineers, Africans engineers, and they're working for some other people outside of Africa. We'll bring them back to come to engineer our building, because we want Africans to build our own land, Africans to build our own companies, to build our own industry. We can do it. Even this whatever project you see the Chinese are building or other countries, they're Africans who actually do the work. They're sitting there, they have, okay, this and this. They're Africans who are doing the work. So we need our African engineers who can lead that and who can guide that. And we're going to have that in Soil Nation One Africa. Build our own projects. Do you understand what I'm saying? Man, I got to tell you this again. I'm not just dreaming. This is the reality. We're living the reality right now. And the only problem we're lacking right now is money, man. And that's the only thing. Every time that is happening, okay. This Africa, till when we need to be financially stable. We need to be financially stable. And we cannot be financially stable by asking for loans and aids from somewhere else. I don't want to go to bank and ask you for loan to lend this office. That's again, it's being dependence. Can't be dependence all the time. Let's build our own stuff. Let's build our own organizations. Let's do that. Somebody else just donated €5. Thank you so much. So we have people continue to donate. That's amazing. Yeah, it's 25. Yeah, that's great. 25 from Anonymous. And this person didn't even show the name. Anonymous, €25. Appreciate that. That's what we need. That's what we need. Do you want to stop this stuff? And we need to have a voice that will take us serious. That office I told you guys that I'll show you after paying the deposit. After you pay the deposit, man, I will show you, man. You guys will understand why we are there. Why we are there. Because, man, we care a lot about the quality. We care a lot about that. We're not just going to be fighting from the jungle. No. We'll be fighting from the town. We'll be stepping out there. We're not going to be fighting, hiding. Man, that's why I like honesty. That's why we always talk about honesty here. We don't hide somewhere because we're going to fight with you, looking into your eyes and talk to you that you're exploiting us, and we're not tolerating that anymore. We're standing against you, and get out of here. We're going to tell that in your face. That's what we're going to do. And you're not going to do a damn thing about it because you know it's true and you know what you're doing is wrong. It should be illegal. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It should be illegal to take kids' video. Like Africa should stand together and say, no more African videos go outside. No more. No more African kids' video going outside. No more. We cannot tolerate that. It's no. We can't allow that. It is no. We cannot let that happen. It is no. Our people cannot be used for something else in the bangos, in the whatever. It's no, we cannot tolerate that. Man, where is the spirit of Africanism? That's the only thing you see in the whatever pages that are raising ancient man. Let me tell you something, guys. Those angels, you see the pictures of our kids, they just make money for themselves. The money that they're supporting those kids is nothing compared to the money they make. Why don't we empower our own organizations, our own NGOs that can actually do the work, that can actually, they're here on the ground. Most of them, they're just outside there. We donate the money. Myself, I was donating money to one of the NGO. When I was in South Korea, every single month I was sending like 3 kids to school every single month. When my salary came, guys, I'm not saying this to brag, but when my salary came every single month, I was sending 3 kids to school. I picked by myself 3 kids. I'm not going to mention which organization. I picked myself 3 kids to send them to school, and they were writing letters to me back. Until today, I still receive the emails that, oh, we still miss you. When are you going to give? Until today, 3 kids. I even had their pictures. I wanted to find them once I come back. They write the letters to me. But you know what? I'm on the ground right now. Instead of donating somewhere else in the NGO, I can actually send kids to school here. We can actually send kids to school here in Africa. We can do that. But we need to have offices. We need to be on the ground. We need to start operating. We need to have... I talked enough, man. I said enough. And I said enough. If you're willing to give, you'll always give. If you're not, you won't. But I'll tell you this, man. I'll never ask you guys to do something that I've never done. Oh, I'm not going to do it. I'll never do that. Every single thing we have been asking, every single thing we've been doing, I've done it in action. I'm not a kind of guy that I like talking. Yes, I love talking, but I love doing it. I'm addicted to action. I'm an action-oriented person. That's what I do. That's why I barely sleep, because of actions. You see me here on the camera, but there's so many hours behind the scene. We do it. We are action oriented. We say 2022 is going to be a year of action. And these are action. This is One Africa in action. Raising this money for the office is One Africa in action. It's all of us coming together and raising our voice and say that, okay, this has to stop. And we're going to initiate our office and we're going to fight for our people. And we're going to bring our kids to school. We're going to do that. We are the one going to bring our kids to school. Man, Africans, I'm addicted to that. I want to develop Africa. I want to do that. I want to build Africa. I want to do that. I want to bring the kids to school. I want to do that. I want to donate money to my African brothers. I want to do that. Me, African, I want to do that. Nobody else, no other race. I want to do that. You should have the same addiction because we should take matters on our own hands. And that's why I share this video. And I'm going to share this again. I have to share this video again here. The title of this video, I'm going to release this video as well. It's not released yet, but I'm going to show you this video again as you are sharing here to just give you a little bit of a picture. Keep donating, guys.
You are a public figure in Africa. And what would be your message for your African brothers and sisters, as well as just the politicians? Because we are just celebrating Africa Day, and we have been just celebrating the same Africa Day with while the country is just in the same status: poverty, corruption, war, conflict, climate change, and in the climate change-induced disasters. So, what would be the message for political leaders to mitigate corruption and to fight for peace, particularly from young Africans?
Yeah, I think it's a time for us to work on Plan B. When I'm saying about Plan B, I mentioned earlier that you cannot be in control if you don't control your own economy. So Plan A in Africa for a long time, it has been about loans, donation, and looking for aids from outside. And no matter how much you want to change our continent, there's always someone out there who is saying something, that this should be this. And if you don't follow that, I'm going to put sanction on you, and I'm going to reduce this, I'm going to do that, and you're going to suffer. So we need to move from the place of dependence to the place of independence. We need to work on that Plan B, which from the very start, it was supposed to be a Plan A. We need to work on that so hard to make sure that like we have everything figured out. Oh no, and I mean, it's not going to take a short period of time. It will take a long time, but we need to begin to start like be independent of creating our own narratives and owning our own narratives, our own agenda, standing for ourselves and each other. And that's why I always talk about One Africa, because when you look at Africa, like you, for example, take a look at Ethiopia, right? With the largest dam in Africa. You know, Ethiopians, they gave their money to make that. Nobody else, no foreign money in that project. And that's why there's so many resistance. But that project, it cannot just provide electricity to Ethiopia. It can also support other African countries. If we are united and we're one, I'm telling you, Somalia will be in the light, Eritrea, Djibouti, Sudan, like Egypt, everywhere it will be under light because of one single project that is happening in Ethiopia. Now you can go to different countries. You can go to Congo and see how much that like rich that country is. If we are united, we can actually explore these resources by ourselves and make sure that they are there for our people, and nobody else have a say on that. But today, when you go to West Africa, when you go to Chad, when you go to Burkina Faso, you know, you see that who is in control in those countries? It's France. 40% of electricity in France, it comes from Niger uranium. And when you go to Niger, 83% of Niger people, they are under dark. They don't have electricity. So Niger sustains France through uranium, and they have electricity there. So when you look at these patterns, if Africans will come together, we detach ourselves from all this colonial power, because right now French, it's pretty much colonized Africa more than the time of colonization right now in Africa, like in Djibouti, in Chad, in all these different countries. So if we detach ourselves and work on what we do have, on our people, and start feeding ourselves, I think even our youth will be empowered, because we've grown up in an environment that we always receive loans. Like, so even youth today, when they see white people, they look at them like savior, you know, and, oh, please give me money. When you can see that on the street, like asking for, give me money, but most of them, they're just broke. They come to Africa because it's cheaper to live in Africa. Sure. Yeah, so if we start changing that, and this is the huge task for government, even our people, they'll grow up in environments and like that, they'll be proud of themselves that, oh, we've done this, we've done that. I remember in Tanzania, you know, the late President Magufuli, during his regime for 5 years, man, Tanzanians were proud, so proud, because he made everybody believe just in 5 years that you can do anything. And we are doing everything to make sure that we develop ourselves. Within 5 years, so many things changed that they haven't been, I mean, some other leaders haven't been able to change for 50 years, over 60 years. He did it in 5 years. And now it's gone. If you go to Tanzania, it's another country, just 5 years. And people, they have that belief in themselves right now because of what is done. Oh, we can do. So people, they are awakening. They start like speaking. They start working hard. They start doing that. And we need that in Africa. And that will be the only way, one of the ways that will motivate our youth to take on initiatives.
Well, that's good. So you are just mentioning that still Africa is failing and being influenced by the colonial time effects. So if so, what political significance can this Africa Day have in order just to fully relieve such colonial era consequences?
Yeah, you know, the colonialism that we are going through right now, it's economic colonialism, right? Like it's a mindset as well, colonialism, that it seems like it's almost impossible to make it out, you know, without, you know, economic support from the outside. And you have some African leaders who are standing and say that, you know what, we cannot be able to develop ourselves without getting loans and aids. But I say that we cannot be able to develop ourselves without being united. That's the thing we need, because we have everything in Africa. We have to remember that. We have everything in Africa. If that uranium support friends, that uranium can support Africa. But Africa I think it's the first continent without electricity. Like when you go to rural areas, people, they don't have electricity, but we have everything. We have sun, we can use solar, right? We have dams, water, we can use that. We have like wind, we can use that for rain. We have uranium. We have even like we can do everything. We have gas, right? We have oil, right? We have charcoal. We have everything, and we have human resources as well. So I think this African Day, it has to play a big role to, how can I say, to promote Africa and its resources. And when I'm talking about its resources, human, and what we can do with that, right? Because we have everything, and again, even me, I don't know, man. Like I really don't know, because I didn't get I really don't know. I think about this all the time about Africa and what we have and where we are at. I still don't understand why we get here. Because even me, myself, like I look at myself, I don't have money, but I see myself surviving. Maybe because of the decision I'm making.
You know,
yeah, guys, that's why I had to share that, that, you know, we have to move to plan B. And I see some people also donated here. Let me shout out to them. We are 620 right now. Appreciate so much. We have, let me read the names and shout out. We have Anonymous. We actually have 3 people donated. 10 euro, 10 euro, 5 euro, and 25 euros. I appreciate so much, guys, you know, for your generosity. We're going to get there. 620 already. I see Africans taking things on their own hand. We have 23 donations already. You guys can copy this link and share. Man, I'm getting pumped up. I'm getting excited. For those who are giving this means a lot. All right. You guys, I just want to let you know that you are building the office. Man, we're going to have the office for only 5 euro. And this is just beginning, guys. One day we're going to raise the money here to build our own headquarters. You know what I'm saying? One day we'll do that. But for now, at least for 1 year, we want to have an office. And we're not going to just be moving from this office to that office to that office. Our long plan time is to build our own office. All right. That's what we want to build. That's what we want to build. A place that you will feel proud of, that this is my own place. This is my own land. This is my own office. These are my own people. And I contributed to this. I participated to this. I did this. You know, you did that. We did that. One Africa in action. We are doing that together. There's no thing that cannot be done if we stand together. There's nothing impossible under the sun. If we hold our hands together with one Africa spirit, I'm telling you, we're going to do everything. Because God is at the center, and there's nothing impossible when you're walking with God. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is impossible. I don't believe that. I will never believe that. We can do everything. We can do anything. We can bring everything. We can change everything. It's possible. A lot of dreams, a lot of promotions, campaigns we have here in One Africa, it seems impossible to other people. Oh, we came with One Africa. Oh, you cannot achieve that. We have to change to One Africa in our generation. Not just One Africa, but in our generation. Oh, it's impossible that. No. It is possible. Now we are changed to change that. You have to change to change that. Oh, it is impossible. No, we are changing right now. And this is the change you're talking about. This is how we do it. There are people who like to be spectator, to just sit and to watch and see, oh, we'll see where they're going to get. You're going to keep watching. You're going to keep seeing, and you'll see us taking off. You know what I'm saying? This plane is not going to stop. It's never going to stop, this plane. Because who is the pilot? God is the pilot. Woo! Somebody say amen. All right, the pilot here is not me, guys. It's not me. If I'm pilot, you're going to be in trouble, man, because I'm going to crash the plane. This plane, the pilot of this plane is not me. I'm just a normal human being like you. That's who I am. But God, He's riding this plane, I'm telling you. And you'll reach to your destination in safe and sound. That's what is going to happen with One Africa Swahili Nation. Woo! Let me do a little dance today. All right, after watching that video, I cannot dance. Not today. By the way, guys, I'm going to release this video very soon at 4 p.m. So in 1 hour, I'll release this video. The video that I've shown you here, I'm going to release it. And this is what I want you guys to do. First of all, I want to appreciate VC for this video, this documentary. It's an amazing video. I love the fact that this is who is that person? That lady, that African lady who studied Chinese. She's the one did this as well. So it's beautiful. It's well informed, and it's something that we really need to hold on to. So I'm going to share it there, because that's what they said at the end of the video. So I believe I'm not gonna get in trouble, but we need to spread the word there. Yeah, let's keep doing it, guys. Let's keep doing it. If today we reach 1,200, then I'll be on my way. Right now it's 3 p.m., but I can call that guy and let me call him. Let me call him right now. All right. Let me call him right now to make sure that the room is not taken yet. All right, because I need that room to make sure that the room is not taken yet. So I need to make sure right now. Hey, kaka vipi? Safi. Habari ya kazi? Safi. Upo kazini leo? Bwana, ofisi yetu si bado ipo? Bwana, kama nilivyokuambia mzee, ninafanya, ninahangaika usiku na mchana. Nasikia, nahangaika usiku na mchana ili kwamba niweze kuja na angalau ni pay kwanza deposit. Ile Ndio. Yeah. Nini? Yeah, zimeshakamilika. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Vipi kama let's say nimepata ile nani ya deposit kwanza ili kwamba angalau ni hold wakati nikiwa natafuta wakati nikiwa namalizia kutafuta nani rent nzima. Ndio. 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 Yeah. Ndio. Yeah, nakumbuka. Yeah. Yeah, ambayo kwa dola inakuwa ngapi? Kwa dola inakuwa shilingi ngapi? Okay. Na 90, yeah. Hivi yeah. Ni kama milioni 13 au 14. Yeah. Yeah. Ndio. Yeah. Guys, well, I was saying that we need a deposit first at least to pay. Just give me a second. Hey, kaka. Yeah. Na hiyo 9, yani hiyo 9 ni maximum, yani haishuki zaidi. Yeah. Sababu nitaka tunajua vitu tunaoifanya. Na sasa hivi nipo unajua ndio na raise, yani na raise. Ninavyosema hapa tokea jana tumeongea nime raise ni zaidi ya milioni 1 nimesha raise. Okay. Yeah. Nane. Yeah. Okay. Kwa hiyo ile badala ya kuwa dola 1,090 inakuwa okay. All right. Au ngoja nitafute hiyo hela. Yeah, yani nipo kwenye yani yeah, ngoja nitafute. Ndio. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. 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 Hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sawa sawa. Sawa sawa. Mpaka sasa hivi nadhani tumesha raise ya mwezi mmoja, kwa hiyo bado tunaendelea kupiga yeah. Con. Sawa sawa. Aya, asante sana. Okay, okay, sawa sawa. Asante sana. All right, guys. So here's the thing, guys. I said this yesterday and today that I just want to raise like 1,200 so that I can pay the deposit. But the thing is, so here's the situation. Let me tell you the situation. I was just having conversation. The situation is this. So this place that we want to take, there's not only one marketing manager. There are like 3 of them, and all of them they're finding customers to take that place. So for me, I went to the office yesterday and I met with this one guy who is the supporter of Swahili Nation. And that's the guy that I was talking to. And he said, you know what, I'm going to try my best to do it. But other marketing managers, they're also finding other customers. So if anyone finds somebody who can take that place and they have money, they can take it, with no hesitations, because it depends. If you have, you take it. You don't have, you don't. So for him, it's hard to continue to hold. For me, and for just deposits, again, it doesn't make sense, because I might have just a deposit, but somebody else have the whole money. So we need to have at least the payment of 6 months. 6 months, guys. 6 months. So 1,200 times 6. That's amount of euros you get. Like 1,200 times 6 is 6 times 2, 12. You understand what is going on, right? So yeah, so that's the thing. And for him, he's saying that I'm trying my best to do what I can do right now, but also you need to hurry, right? So this is urgent, guys. This is urgent, and we need at least like that. Like at least we need to go all the way to 7,200. All right, 7,200. We need that. We need 7,200 in order to secure 2 months. 7,200. So we're raising a bar. No longer 1,200, it's 7,200 for 6 months. We'll get that. We're getting it today. We'll get that. We're getting it tomorrow. 7,200. Guys, help me. Help us to reach 7,200, because we can pay for 6 months. We can get in there and then keep, raising to make sure that we get the rest of it. 7,200, guys. We need 7,200. We can get there. I know we can get there. Yes, 5,000, €5. If you want to give more than that, that's beautiful. 5,000 people, only €5, each one of us. Appreciate Green Screen. He said, guys, please support. It is only €5. Let's come together to support him so he can continue his work. Guys, let's come together and support us so that we may continue with our work, because this is not one-man work, man. I'm not wanting the office for myself. No, I'm wanting the office for Swahili Nation One Africa, where we can all, do the work, where we can all contribute, where we can all. This will be the people's office. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you guys can come, it's people's office to make some change. So, yeah. Let me put this comment here. All right. I think China is the best partner that Africa has received from all nations, because they show results on the ground. All right. They show results on the ground. I have Ebenezer here. Ebenezer? My brother, if you can actually come on the stream, because I'm live right now and they're listening to you. Really? Yes. Oh, okay. Mm. All right. That's my brother right there. So Dr. Ebenezer, let me send to him the link. Okay. Link where? Let me send the link to him. So yeah, so guys, okay. Let's say it again, honestly, Africa, we need to reach to the point to ask ourselves what matters to us. What is the most important thing to us? Is it seeing road and buildings being built? Or is it seeing our people living in a happy life, in a peaceful life, in a great life? What is our priority? If we ask ourselves that, then we'll know who is the best partner for us. I say this again, you cannot care for a country without caring their people, its people. That's why I say nobody cares for Africa. No one ever did that. Nobody ever will. Dr. Ebenezer.
Yes, Mika.
Thank you so much for joining me, first of all.
You're welcome. Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you so much. And first of all, man, we since yesterday, we have been raising money for the Swahili Nation One Africa office.
All right.
The office that I found, and really amazing place, great place. I hope you saw the videos.
Yes,
it's great place. Yes, you saw it. I haven't revealed everything to people. I only show the inside of one video that this is the place you want to be. I will show outside once we pay money. And I just had a conversation here with the manager. Apparently, we need 7,200, like 7,200 euros to pay for the 6 months so that we may secure the place and have it, right? Because a lot of people, they want that place. So we're here. We are doing that. We are raising that to get that. But the reason why even yesterday I asked you to come in, because first of all, I want to ask you if you think we should share that thing that we have been talking about. If you think we should not share now, that's good. We can hold it for a second. But if you think we should share, kind of like to show them, where we are going and what we are thinking. I mean, if it's something you think like that, it's okay. But if you think we should not for now, it's okay as well. I'm kind of excited.
I think we can share. I mean, I believe this is an African platform, and I believe that everyone who's listening to this channel and listening to this movement that we're trying to achieve, that the ideology that we are working on is a huge opportunity for all Africans in Africa, out of Africa, black or brown or white, or anyone who loves Africa can be part of this project. But mainly, I would like us to invite all Africans to join in. The reason that Africa is struggling, the reason that Africa is starving, the reason Africa is depending, is because most of the time foreigners are coming and working on the food sector of Africa. If you look at the agriculture, it's not African owned. It's owned by either Europeans or Americans or the Chinese. We don't own the food sector. That's the basic thing for the development of a country. If you don't own your own food, if you're not using your own food, you're not producing your own food for yourself, then at the end of the day, they will threaten you using that food that they're producing for you, because the ultimatum of survival comes to eating. It's not about technology. If we lose YouTube, it's fine. We'll try to come up with another YouTube or with another satellite. Or if we don't have cars, it's okay. We can use horses and everything. This is the main thing. But Africa, the failure that Africa is facing nowadays, the issue that Africa is facing is because we're giving up our food source to another person, another individual. It's like giving your food to a hyena or a lion and expecting it back. It doesn't work that way. You see, we're depending for fertilizer on them, for seedlings from them, for seeds from them. We're actually depending on everything from them. Even when you're producing your own product in Africa, I saw it in Ethiopia, one farm. I visited one farm. You have to use a specific product that is produced, a fertilizer that's produced in Europe, so that you can export your products to Europe. See, when you do that, you're not only crippling your land, you're actually crippling the future of we need to invite as many Africans as possible to this platform so that we can have people joining in the agriculture business, people joining in and coming in the agriculture business, in the food sector, poultry production, dairy production, fattening, agricultural products like fruits, veggies, all those need to be controlled by Africans for Africans. Once we are safe on the food side, like I said, we can secure anything else. That's okay. That's my belief.
That's amazing, His Excellency Ebenezer. So tell our people, what is the plan Swahili Nation One Africa we have concerning what you just say right now? Oh my goodness, my brother just left, but he's gonna come back. What Ebenezer said, it's really important, and that's why I had that conversation yesterday with our lady from South Africa about metro farming. Because we have a plan, because Swahili Nation One Africa, we have a plan with our man right here, the man who is in charge of potential in Africa, the guy who always sees potential in everything, Sir Ebenezer right here. He is going to share with us right now the amazing plan that we do have, that we are going to execute it. And we need this office because these plans, man, we are going to start as soon as possible. Ebenezer, it's a place. Yes. Can you share with our people what is about to...
So we're actually, this was a discussion between me and Mika, and I'm going to share with everybody today. I want you to know we're planning a One Africa milk, One Africa honey, One Africa mango, One Africa avocado, One Africa lettuce, any veggie, you name it, we have it. One Africa Lodge. We're venturing into the sector of the business as business owners, creating job opportunities and showing African potential by Africans. We can do it. It's easy to do it. You know, most of the time, this is what I say. Many of us think that we have to contribute a lot of money at once, like millions or 2 million. No, we're not actually saying that. If all Africans that are living abroad can join in the venture and contribute only $1, imagine if there are 2 million Africans. They're way more than that, actually. We're way more than that. If they can contribute $1, imagine what kind of, every year, if you can contribute $1, imagine the impact that you will bring to Africa. $1 means if there are 3 million people, it's $3 million. If you start a business venture in Ethiopia once, then the next venture will be in Kenya. The next venture will be in Uganda, Tanzania. It goes on like that. Once the ventures start growing, you can, interrelate them into having a trans-state relations. Those businesses will create the relations between one business to the other. So based on that, like, for example, the campaign right now for the office is like $5, €5 actually, €5 per individual. This is just an easy thing to do. I mean, it's a single coffee maybe, or a single tea, or a macchiato, or I don't know, a candy, a chocolate. We miss out one thing and then we produce something else. We encourage the movement. We help the movement achieve its own goal. So basically, our business is going to be an agribusiness. So we're venturing in a small scale in a rural part of Ethiopia where there's a huge potential. We're going to share the videos with you. I think maybe I'll try to share it with a quality or with a poor quality video in the beginning. Then I'll come up with a new video. But we'll share with you on the Potential in Africa on Thursday's show. Then me and Mika will be joining in, and then everybody will join in. Then we can, push it forward, make it a reality. We're not going to start up an NGO. We're going to start up a business, and we're going to control the economy. We control the economy. We control the decisions that are made upon us because we decide our own fate. That's how it works. That's my belief.
Come on, man. Come on, somebody. Do you hear that, man? Do you guys hear that? If you guys have been joining Dr. Ebenezer's session, He has his session every Thursday. He talks about potential in Africa. And I want you guys to join him every Thursday because this is what he always talk about. This is why he always go down deep to see the roots of the problem, why Africa is poor. And he sees potential in everything. This idea, it came from him. This guy, he went in the countryside and he saw this amazing place. He shared with me these crazy videos. You know, he was even climbed on the tree. Ebenezer, first time seeing you climbing on the tree. He climbed on the tree and he was eating these fruits and he was talking with passion. I was surprised. I was like, Ebenezer, I've never seen this side of you. He was like, he was talking. Man, that's when I realized, man, you have such a crazy passion, man. Like here, I mean, it's no wonder why God connected us, man. And he shared with me these videos. I like nature, man. But this area, I saw nothing but nature. The area where coffee was discovered, first was discovered. It's green everywhere throughout the year. It's crazy. It's beautiful. And he's telling me about honey. He's telling me about avocado. He's telling me about milk. One Africa, this and this. And I'm like, dang, man, we gotta, when should we start it? That's how I texted him. I was like, my brother, tell me the next step. What should we do? And I told him, and yesterday I was having a call with you. I told Ebenezer that, Ebenezer, I feel like I should come there, but I need to get office first right now. And then I'm coming there. We have to go there and we have to initiate this as soon as possible. The sooner we get this office, the sooner we are legally, I'm coming there, man. We are going to get this.
We're going to go down there and we're going to enjoy it together and make everyone join the venture. That's what we're going to do.
That's what we do. Man, you said something very important, that we need to fund ourselves. We need to feed ourselves. Right? Sankara said, whoever feeds you controls you. Today, I'm talking about this video of this Chinese man who is mistreating our kids, mistreating so bad. And I'm going to upload this video very soon, man. I was just weeping here today. For the first time, I was weeping like a little baby here, just crying because of what I see. But then the solution is in us Africans. We have to take matters in our hands. Today, the last week, we were giving a strike and we're not able to do anything here on YouTube because of the video I shared. That video, it was this one white guy talking about the plan that is out there to actually reduce the population based on the race. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I need to be very, very careful to talk about this. They might give me another strike. But he was talking about that and he was giving a facts about this, that people are targeting your race by using food. Right? And our people are dying. Ladies are not getting babies anymore. You know, they're doing, and I'm like, man, I'm sitting there. That's why I shared that video and then I got strike and we're not able to do anything for 7 days. But I was like, man, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And then here you have Ebenezer going on the countryside, showing me all this stuff. And I'm like, you know what? We have to feed our people. We have to feed our people because man, you cannot import food from the outside, man. You cannot accept anything. There was a time here in Africa, Ebenezer. There was a time here in Tanzania a long time ago. Rice was coming from, some people remember this. Rice was coming from China. This rice, man, it was not real rice. This rice, it was plastic. Man, it was plastic. Like rice, it was plastic. And that's what people were eating. A lot of people died because of that. A lot of poisonous food are coming. They're killing our people. They're taking away the strength of producing, reproducing. That's what we eat every single day. What are we doing about that, Africa? Well, we are coming with One Africa food. All right, love. One Africa milk, One Africa, whatever it is. One Africa meat, One Africa honey, One Africa bees, One Africa everything. Even yesterday, last night when I was having a session, we just came up with One Africa band. Because we're going to have One Africa Studios as well, you know, producing our own music and everything. Man, I'm like, this is the time we need to feed our people. We need to feed our people with our own food. We need to be distributors of coffee. We're going to have, Swahili Nation Cafe. That's a vision long time ago. I already shared. Long time ago, it was in the first website to open our own cafe where we can have, we can distribute coffee. We can distribute our food. We want to feed our people. We want to do that.
Definitely.
And we need your support. We need your hand because the ideas are there. Will is there. We're willing to do everything we can. We're not scared. We're not hiding behind, man. Our faces are outside there as we're fighting for this. Ebenezer, you were with me in this One Africa lounge. Me and you, we hosted this lounge. Our faces were there. criticizing, talking about all this negativity that is happening in the continent. That's a risk taking. But we need people who can stand with us. We need people who can empower us financially, like this we're asking right now. I appreciate for Tewodros Adig just donated €100. Appreciate, my brother. Thank you so much. We are 720 right now. Yes, we need to reach to 7,000 and 7,200, and we're gonna get there. So I appreciate you, my brother, for donating this. We need that on our own.
Yeah, definitely we do. And I believe we need to change the course of history and the course of our fear too, because many of us are not afraid of one thing, and we're actually afraid of something else. We're afraid of the bans and the sanctions that are going to come upon us, but we're not afraid of being dependent on others. Independence is the most important thing in life. And
yes,
when you're independent, you get to decide for yourself when you can walk, when you can cook, when you can live, when you can sleep, and when you can watch your movie. You decide by yourself. That's the part of independence that people are forgetting. Most of the time, when we talk about the dangers of aid, the dangers of depending on dollars, the dangers of depending on the West economy, all those dangers, we're not talking about not coexisting together. We're talking about not being independent and depending for our own food on others. That's the worst kind of dependency, because in many, many people argue that when the Prime Minister or Abiy said you can eat bread with banana, and people were so angry about it. Maybe they have a good perspective, maybe I don't. But what I saw was, he was right. If you had banana on your garden, if you had bread, the flour, if you have the wheat on your farm, you can make bread by yourself. Then if you can eat that, you don't need to depend on oil that is imported from Ukraine or Russia. So when America goes to war with somebody else, you're not afraid because your garden is full of food. You're not scared anymore. See, that's the fear that is always driving us. It's fear. Always they make us fear that if they collapse, we collapse with them. And I always keep saying to myself, when you plant a seed, it dies to give you seeds, not a single seed. It gives you a generation. There's a process of losing something, leaving your comfort zone, and just losing many of the things that you desire in life, and then you start a new life. That's the one Africa I see. The one Africa I'm willing to die for. The one Africa I'm willing to sweat for. That's the kind of Africa I want to see for my kids, for the next generations to come. I want to hand over an independent Africa, independently deciding by itself. A continent filled with 1.4 billion people, billion potentials. And not only the people are the potentials, the ground, the soil, the environment, everything is full of potential. If we can just open our eyes and see beyond the bureaucracy that is in the government, beyond the politics collapse, beyond the leaders' failures. We have to see beyond it. If we don't see beyond the problems, then we're part of the problem. We cannot solve it. We're not fit to solve. We have to see beyond what we're facing right now, beyond the politics that we're facing, beyond the corruption that's going on, beyond the pain that we're going through. We have to see an Africa which is independent. That's what I want. That's what I wish for. So it's time for Africa to rise. And when we say that, we're going to have to go down, pick Africa up from the ground, dig, till the ground, plant. Then on the way, we leave an Africa which is independent, depending on its own food, on its own culture and values, so that Africa can live and Africans can live. And my children, my grandchildren can live. I don't want to be selfish and live for me and die for me. No. That's the mentality they want me to have. No, I say no more to that mentality. I say a united Africa, a communal Africa, a societal Africa. That's what I want to see in the future. So We really need to venture on this one. We really need to use our diaspora community. We really need to use African communities in Africa to join in and work with us and just develop Africa and secure the African food for Africans. Give Africans their own banana. Give Africans their own bread. Let them eat from their own garden. Don't import anything. We have tomatoes. We have potatoes. Why are we importing? Why are they setting the standard of potato for us? We should be the ones setting the standard because we have the ground. We are the ones who are planting it. They can't set a standard, and we just keep following it. We have to stop doing that. We really have to set the standards. I produce this. I sell this. This is the price for it. You buy it. You leave it. I have people to feed it to. That's how we should deal with in the business world. We have Africans to eat our potatoes. We have Africans to eat our tomatoes. We have Africans to eat our mangoes. If they don't like it, they can leave it. We can eat it. At least we're not hungry. They're not going to come in the name of aid and help us anymore if we do that. That's what I believe in. I want all Africans to join in Swahili Nation and One Africa. And let's do this. I know I took all the platform, so sorry for that.
My brother, no. I'm in your class right now. Brother Ebenezer, and everybody here agrees with me in the comment section. We need your brain, Ebenezer. Dr. Ebenezer, this potential that you talk about, you said something that I wanna pinpoint. You said we have to see beyond what we are facing right now. We have to see beyond the failing readers. We have to see beyond the problems we're facing. Because if we don't see beyond that, we are part of the problem. I love that, Ebenezer. Because we cannot just sit down and blaming our leaders or blaming what is happening, that we have to see beyond that. And that's what exactly we are doing right here today. I see African women say, stop first blaming. Let us speak the truth and believe on what we have. That's what, I don't know if you're joining right now, but that's what we've been talking from the beginning of this live stream for 2 hours right now. We specify the issue. We specify the problem. This is the problem. How are we going to handle this? How are we going to see beyond this problem? And that's why right now we have Dr. Ebenezer here, the potential guy, sharing with us the plans that we are going to execute, the plans that we are going to do. And guys, I'm telling, I always say this. I don't know if you guys believe. I say this as guys, we don't really share everything we're thinking about. There are things we just talk behind the scene. We arrange, we plan. We're like, all right, we got to do this and this. But man, these people right here, they're people who day and night, they're living, breathing, men, speaking One Africa. And in action, they're living their comfortable life, going to the jungle, going here and there to see the potential, to be like, oh, we can do this for our people. That's what Ebenezer did in this couple days he was away. He was actually in a way for work. But at the same time, you know, his work opportunity, it was the work to find out, to see potential in something that we can come up. We have to feed ourselves. We have to produce what we eat. The lady from South Africa the other day, she said, if you can eat it, you can produce it. That's what she said. And that's what we gotta do, man. We have to see beyond what we are facing right now. We have to break all these cycles and all these barriers, and we have to come back strong. We have to come out strong and make this happen. And we are going to make this happen, guys. We're going to make this happen. Help us with one thing, man. Help us with one thing. Help us to get these offices. Help us to have a place where we can sit, where Dr. Ebenezer can leave from Ethiopia and come to Tanzania, come in the office to sit down, to plan. We can move, we can go to Ethiopia to do some work. Help us with that. You help us with that, guys. You're not even helping us, but we're helping each other. We're helping one another. We have to see beyond what we are facing right now. We have to see beyond that. Thank you, God, for the gift of Ebenezer. These are Africans, men, we're working with. The Africans who are seeing Africa in another perspective. Oh my goodness, guys. Man, Can you imagine these people if they were leading the government or some man? Caesar, he said, I read here Caesar's comment. He said, we should never import anything from outside. I agree with that. We should feed our people. Tanzan, she said something here. She said, there's something here, comment. He said, they are targeting us using food. We have to defend ourselves by growing and producing our own. 100%, 1000%. And that's what we're going to do. We want our local farmer to be empowered. We are going to do that. Swahili Nation One Africa, we're going to do that. Do you know what we're going to do? These things that we're saying right now, we're going to produce. You're going to say, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go to the local farmers to do that. We're going to change their lives. We're going to show them that what you've been working for so long, it can be payable. And we'll pay you. We'll make sure that you get the benefit you deserve. We will do that. And we'll distribute everywhere. I'm telling you, in a couple of years, Swahili Nation One Africa will be the main distributors of everything you see in Africa. We're going to do that. No foreign company, no anybody else, but it will be us. We'll have trucks, huge trucks and rollies of Swahili Nation One Africa traveling from Tanzania to Zambia, Tanzania to Kenya, Ethiopia, Somalia, everywhere transporting the food products. We'll have that. We'll have that. We'll connect this Africa with everything we got. I'm telling you. We'll do that because we'll have offices everywhere in this continent. We'll be welcome everywhere because we're going to raise the standard, man. We are raising the standard of African people. I always say this, don't settle for anything lesser than your value. For a long time, people have been looking down on Africa, disvaluing Africa. Even us Africans have been looking down on each other and disvaluing each other. But the time has come to stop that. And we are going to stop that by raising our standards. Looking at each other the same way you look at yourself, the same way you look at your people, because we do believe our tribe is one Africa, our tribe is Africa. That's our tribe. Come on, somebody. Let me see if anybody donated here. I appreciate for those who donated. Let me shout out their names here. Somebody donated. Hey, Tanzan, appreciate. Tanzan just donated here. Appreciate Tanzan. That's a good heart right there. Tanzan leading by example, you know. She donated right here. Tanzan, guys, she's hosting our shows today, actually. Today, later at 9 p.m. East African time, she'll be here hosting show African Traditions. And also she'll be reminding us about, you know, having our own offices. And, you know, this is African spirit right here. So let me shout out to everybody again. Netsanet, Warago, Ezra Niguse, some anonymous, I'll leave it away. Abo Yak, Rahel, Hooray, Maria Den, Auden, Adiam, Bira, Hailu, Calabria, Ezra, again, Mikias, Senite, Amdemichael, Reggie, Tuna, Juju J, Tewodros, Adig, and Tanzan. So I appreciate you guys for your donations. And I want to ask you guys to share as well. Please share this. We need to reach 7,200. At least we need to start reaching there. Our goal is 25,000, but we need 7,200 to secure the place. So you guys help us to get that. Don't wait until some people, they might be waiting that, oh, we're waiting for this and this. Guys, we're running out of time. So if you can do it, do it. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and do it. It's not going to cost you anything. Go ahead and do it. We need 5,000 people to give only €5 each person. You can give more than that to support. And we're having that office. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this, guys. We are watching. We are listening. And we see the view here. So everything is out there. Nothing is in the secret. I just hope that all of us, Africans, I just hope that we'll not just talk, but we'll act. That's my wish. That is my wish. You might be really good at talking, but not good at acting. And that's the problem. That's the problem we have always been facing. We have to see beyond what we are facing right now. And we have people who knows how to talk. That's why maybe we hate politics, because politics, we feel like it's about talking. No, but politics, they make good if you put on the actions. It's the year of action. So if you have been in this family, if you have been part of this family, if this family blessed you anyways, if you felt like you have been able to be empowered and do all those stuff, support us. Do something about it. Do something about it. But sometimes we talk about all the subscriptions we have on Netflix, on YouTube, on this and that, on Hulu TV, on Amazon, on that, on Apple TV. Man, we have so many subscriptions. And we pay a lot of money every time for that. Why don't we do something that really matters? Something that really is going to make change. Something that is making change right now. Why don't we do that? Why don't we support our own? Why don't we do that? Why? Well, this video, guys, it was about that thing that I shared with you guys. I'm not gonna stay here for long, so I'll be closing this session right now. The reason why I've been coming again and again is to invite everybody to participate in this campaign. But I'm gonna leave for now. And in 13 minutes, we'll be releasing a video, the disturbing video that I show you guys today. It's very bad. Watch it, rewatch it, share it, and support. We have to stop betraying each other and work hard for one another. Appreciate that, African woman. We have to. So the video of this Chinese dude, I'll share with you guys here. It's already there. It's gonna go live very soon. Let me show you guys. Okay, this is the video. You have to see beyond what we're facing right now. This is the video, guys. It's going to be live very soon. For now, I will stop here. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. And let's work for our people and for our kids and for our children. They're suffering. They're going through hell. But we can stand and we can defend our people. Please watch the video. It's going to be out very soon at 4 p.m. And also come and join us later tonight at 9 p.m. I don't know if I might come back. I might come back again, for this campaign. Because I'm not sleeping, man, until we get this, then I think I will rest. So yeah, keep supporting. I love you guys. Let me pray a little quick. God, I thank you for today. Thank you for this session. It has been an emotional session. Even I teared up a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot actually, because of those little kids, the future of Africa. Kids who are innocent, they don't know anything, but they're being used. God, help us to open our mind to understand and to fight for our people, because that's all that matters. That's why you brought us here where we are today, to fight for our people. To fight for our people. No matter what it gets, how much it gets, the consequences, whatever. I don't care about all those. I don't care about none of those things, but the only thing I care about is our people to be safe, our people to be respected, our people to live peaceful life, because that is your plan. So help us as we keep this fighting, as we keep raising this money. Speak to people and bless those who have given each bit of it. Bless them, God. They have a lot of use for that money, but they're still giving it for the offices. That we're going to do a lot of work. We're going to expand our work. So bless them. And I thank you for each and every single one of them. I give you praise. In your name I pray. Jesus Christ. Amen. All right, guys. I love you guys. The video I share in the link there. It's going to be out in a couple minutes. So please watch that in 10 minutes, actually. Watch that and share. It's very important for everybody to see that. I love you. If you don't see me anytime soon, then you will see Tanzan at 9 p.m. Come and join. We'll keep fighting And I just want to say this as well, to all the hosts and everybody, that everything that is happening here, all the breaking news that is happening, feel free to share it in your shows, because there's a lot of things happening all the time. So before doing your show, maybe you can have 5 minutes or something like to talk about what is happening. And today is this is the news that is breaking. Let's make it reality. I love you back, Paul. That's Paul One Africa right there. Guys, actually, I love that idea. Y'all can be called something One Africa. My email right now is mika1africa@yahoo.com. That's my email, because One Africa is the gang, man. So you can be here, Tanzan One Africa, Tina Hailu One Africa. Put One Africa everywhere. Everybody, when they go to YouTube, they just see One Africa. Mariette Antoinette One Africa. Oh my goodness. Mariette Den One Africa. They just see that everywhere. All right. Everywhere. It's One Africa. Caesar One Africa. Oh, African Proudly One Africa. Yeah. All your last name is One Africa, because that is our family name, guys. That is our family name. One Africa is our family name. It's our family name. Call me Mika One Africa. That's my family name. That's our family name. All right, guys. Thank you. I'll leave you for now. Have some good rest. You will see this face a lot. All right. Gotta get out of here right now. Let's keep sharing this. Please share this link with everybody you know. Share everywhere you know. Let me copy this link and share with you. I'm actually posting this on social media, and I see people, they're not really interested in this, when they see funding. But, you can't say you're with us if you're not with us in the moments like this, Can't say. These people, they will be remembered. They will be remembered. None of you will be left in dark. None of you. You'll be remembered. And I pray for you for each and every single name right here. God bless you. All right, guys. At 4 p.m., come back and we'll be releasing a new video. It's already there. Go and check it out. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.